Today, I'm going to talk about the elderly and disaster. Let's see. Disasters of all kinds affect the elderly disproportionately. Although the elderly are equally the victims of the ravages of any disasters. When disaster strikes, older persons do have special needs which must be met through adequate community preparation before and effective response after the disaster. The picture here does demonstrate the old people's special needs in disasters. As we all know, a disaster will result in side effects hazardous to both health and safety. People may suffer from financial loss, physical injury, and emotional disturbance. So, our question becomes, do the elderly react to these situations in a manner different from the rest of the population? First of all, not all older adults are more vulnerable to ill effects from a disaster than younger people are. In many cases, older adults have their life experiences, wisdom, and mental resilience to survive, to help others, and reassure people who are frightened and depressed by the event. Lastly, many older adults who have special needs require assistance to survive and recover from a disaster. Some older adults are able to live in the community only with the assistance of their friends, family members, and social services such as home-delivered meals, core services, and personal care. The reasons why some older adults are particularly vulnerable during and after disaster include their impaired physical mobility, diminished sensory awareness, chronic health conditions, and social and economic limitations that prevent adequate preparations and hinder the adaptability during disasters. There are personal strategies, agency strategies, and community strategies. Personal strategy: educate the elderly for preparedness and response. Perhaps one of the greatest resources for the elderly is self-preparation. Disaster checklists and other educational materials can be developed for distribution to the elderly, their family, their friends through the social networks, community-based service organizations, and healthcare providers. The elderly, along with the help of the family and friends who serve as caretakers, have a responsibility to plan for emergencies and disasters. However, others in the community also have the responsibility to ensure that services provided to the elderly enable them to respond to and recover from a disaster. Emergency measures, healthcare providers, emergency responders, and the local public and private agencies dedicated to the health and well-being of the elderly share in this responsibility.